I suppose an important takeaway from this is that both men had to come away looking good. Did that happen?
I think both men didn't come away looking worse. So there is some optimism we can take from that. I was just reading some response from Donald Trump himself, who was saying that the meeting went well as in the same way that Mark Carney, the Prime Minister, did. So they're both characterizing it as productive and constructive. That's a whole lot better than both of them characterizing it as negative and not constructive. So I don't want to read too much into it because you never know when it comes to Donald Trump. But I do think we could be in a far worse position today, talking about a lot of negatives, and at least we're not doing that.
So when you were watching that interaction between the two men in the Oval Office, what was going through your mind?
I think the thing that stuck out for me very early on, and you've touched on it with both Joy and Mike, was the comment around in real estate some things are not for sale. I think from the perspective of Canadians, we had been looking for months for that moment when somebody representing our country would directly address the issue and stand up for what by and large most Canadians feel, which is we are not for sale. So I think we were looking for that moment. The ability of the Prime Minister to deliver that moment without offending Donald Trump, I think will be something we're talking about for a long time. Hopefully that means some level of productive discussion moving forward and better news for our economy, but I don't, again, want to read too much into that.
So, in summary, did this get-together make things better, or is it status quo?
TBD. Honestly, I think the proof will be in the pudding. Clearly, there's some sort of negotiation that will ensue. What is our objective at the end of that negotiation? Is it to go back to pre-tariff times? Is it a different agreement with the United States? And our economy is much smaller. So what are we willing to give up in exchange? None of that has been articulated to Canadians yet, so the jury remains out. But hey, like I said, it could have been worse.